What is good, y'all? It is Cole's Garage here, and we are back at it with another video. Today's video is actually going to be about the Camry, and we are going to be getting some new brakes. We got new rotors and new pads for the Camry from PowerStop, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Editing Cole here. I just want to take a quick second to pause the video and show y'all that 98% of y'all that are watching the content aren't subscribed. So I just want to take this break and say, if you enjoy the content and you watch one or more of my videos and enjoyed watching it, just go ahead and take the time to click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would come a long way for me. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's get back into the video. I do have a buddy of mine. He does have a badass Subaru. It's like a 500 wheel horsepower Subaru. He's built like from the ground up from himself. He'll be coming over to help me install them. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a good show of y'all what these are looking like. So they are cross-railed and slotted. So they do have the very nice look to them. Have a sporty, aggressive look that you'll definitely get a lot better of a look over than the OEM ones, of course, as they're just blank rotors. So I do have the front and rear for those, and then they have to go ahead and get the carbon fiber ceramic pads with them, the Z23. And yeah, once we get these on, I will go ahead and do a review for y'all and tell y'all how I like them, how they feel compared to the OEM pads and all that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into that.
Wait, what?
Alright, so what's good, guys? It is a couple days later. I think 3 days it's been since we've got the brakes done. As you can see, we got the front and the rear rotors and carbon or ceramic pads on, and they are looking good, man. I love the way they look with the cross-railed and the slots. If I had 5-spoke rims, you'd be able to see them a bit better with all the multi-spokes I have, but they still look good. But yeah, I just wanted to drive on them, get them embedded and everything, explain to y'all that process and how they feel compared to the OEM pads. And so far I can say that they are definitely a lot better than the OEM pads. I wouldn't say a lot better, but there is 100% a very noticeable difference. I would say the biggest noticeable difference with me having the carbon ceramic pads, once they heat up, they are really good. Like, I noticed that when you first get in the car and you like kind of cold started the first drive of the day or whatever, maybe for the first like 5 to max like 10 minutes of your drive, the pads when they're cool are definitely not as effective. They're probably just as good as they are like with the factory OEM pads when they're cold, but where you actually get the shine out of them is once these heat up, like after 10 minutes of driving on them, they get real grippy and there's a lot of stopping power that comes out of them. So yeah, I would say these are the Z23 PowerStop kit rotors and pads, and I'm loving them so far. Only been on them for 3 days, so I mean, I'll definitely do a long-term review once I driven some miles on them. But so far I can say they are 100% worth the money. Like once these things are heated up, this thing really brakes a lot better. It's very noticeable. But yeah, the pads that I had before, they were about, I think we looked at them, they probably had like 4 to 5 millimeters left, and your brake pads start off with like 14 to 12 millimeters, I believe. And once they get to about 3 is when you should actually start to replace them. But mine started squealing just a little bit at low speeds, and so I just wanted to get them replaced and went ahead and went with this upgrade kit. And yeah, I can say if anyone else is looking in on buying these, that for the money it is 100% worth it. You know, you're not having to spend thousands of dollars. I think the kit was like $385 after taxes, and then my buddy, you know, I paid him like $150 just to come over and help me out because he had most of the tools that I needed. But yeah, I mean, for a little over 500 bucks, that's 100% worth it for not just getting like a whole Brembo kit and stuff. That's thousands and thousands of dollars. Obviously, there's no Brembo kit for a Camry, but you know, in the instance of comparing it to that amount of money, it's 100% worth it. And yeah, I would 100% suggest these to anyone who's looking for them for just, you know, not a crazy increase, but just a little benefit over OEM brakes. These are definitely where it's at. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know what I thought about them, how they feel to the OEM pads. And that's gonna do it for the video. Get y'all some shots of the car, and then we'll get that outro for you. And that's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed, got something useful out of this video. Have a good day, have a good week, whatever it may be, and stay safe.